Welcome back to the channel, where passion meets precision and power is more than just horsepower. You're watching Trend Cars, your ultimate stop for future classics and legendary comebacks. If you're a true fan of automotive royalty, buckle up, because today we're diving deep into the dream machine everyone's been waiting for, a modern resurrection of an icon. This is the 2026 Mercedes SLR McLaren, or at least what the world is speculating it could become. Let's set the scene. The original Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren was born out of a partnership between two giants, Mercedes-Benz and McLaren. First introduced in the early 2000s, the SLR was a bold fusion of Formula One inspiration and grand touring luxury. With its long hood side exhausts, carbon fiber monocoque, and that unmistakable Gullwing design, it wasn't just a car, it was a statement. It combined brutal performance with German engineering and British racing heritage. And now, 2 decades later, rumors and renderings are circulating that a new SLR is on the horizon for 2026. Now, before we dive into performance and design expectations, let's make one thing clear: Mercedes has not confirmed anything official yet. But the internet is ablaze with concept art and insider speculation. And if even a portion of it turns out to be true, the 2026 SLR McLaren could be the most thrilling comeback in recent memory. Let's talk about design. The new age SLR is expected to honor the spirit of the original while reinterpreting it for the electric and hybrid future. Think sculpted aerodynamics, butterfly doors, ultra-slim LED lighting, and carbon fiber everything. Concept artists imagine a more compact, aggressive stance with rear and side profiles reminiscent of the AMG 1 Hypercar. But instead of a full track-focused machine, it aims to walk the line between speed and street just like its predecessor. Under the hood, expectations vary. Some believe the 2026 SLR McLaren could be powered by a hybrid V8 system likely borrowed from Mercedes-AMG's latest arsenal. Others lean toward a fully electric powertrain, especially as Mercedes ramps up its electrification strategy across the board. Either way, you can bet it's going to be fast. Predictions are flying around about 900 to 1,000 horsepower, a 0 to 60 time in the low 2-second range, and the top speed north of 220 miles per hour. If Mercedes really wants to make a statement, this car could rival not just Ferrari and Lamborghini, but even hypercars like the reimagining Navara or the upcoming Bugatti Tourbillon inside the cabin. Imagine a futuristic blend of luxury and motorsport. Think digital cockpit, augmented reality, HUD, Alcantara, and carbon everywhere, but still maintaining that classic SLR driver-focused layout. Mercedes would likely include the latest iteration of MBUX, advanced autonomous features, and state-of-the-art sound systems to remind you this isn't just a car, it's a luxury experience at 200+ miles an hour. So why bring back the SLR? Now, simple legacy sells? In a world filled with lookalike EVs and AI-driven tech, people crave emotion, nostalgia, and design with soul. The SLR isn't just another Mercedes. It's a bridge between generations, a name that evokes performance, elegance, and motorsport dominance. And with McLaren's recent moves in electrification and Mercedes-AMG's expanding performance EV lineup, the timing couldn't be more perfect. But let's not forget the challenges. Mercedes and McLaren ended their original partnership years ago. Reuniting these two forces would require serious negotiations, or perhaps, this time, Mercedes might go it alone under the AMG banner, retaining the SLR name as a spiritual successor rather than a joint venture. And in an age where regulatory restrictions, EV mandates, and carbon targets shape every move, building a car like the SLR is no small feat. It has to be more than just a showpiece. It has to comply, compete, and captivate. For now, everything we're seeing is either a speculative render or wishful thinking. But here's the thing: automotive history has a funny way of repeating itself. We've seen the Ford GT reborn, the Lamborghini Countach revived. Even Ferrari brought back classic design cues in the Daytona SP3, so why not the SLR? If Mercedes listens to its fan base, respects its heritage, and injects it with cutting-edge performance, The 2026 SLR McLaren could be the hyper GT that rewrites history, and if it does hit production, you can expect an ultra-limited run, bespoke customization, and a price tag that sits well into the seven-figure range. Collectors, racers, and design lovers will be scrambling to get their hands on what could be one of the most iconic resurrections of the decade. Whether it remains a concept or becomes a production reality, one thing's for sure, the spirit of the SLR is alive and well in the hearts of enthusiasts around the world. And if Mercedes decides to turn dream into reality, the 2026 SLR McLaren might just become the definitive future classic. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss updates on the future of the SLR and every other car that defines tomorrow's roads. Until next time, keep driving forward.